Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontraining.com. It is Sunday, the 22nd of December. This is our week ahead video. I'm putting out this for free because I'm not doing any charts today. All right, let's talk about what's going on. We're going into the holidays, right? We're the high holidays here. We have Christmas starts as on Wednesday, Hanukkah starts on Wednesday. We have New Year's the week after. It's a very quiet time in the markets and typically melt up. From an economic activity, we don't have a lot going on. We have consumer confidence on Monday. Tuesday, bunch of nothing. We're only open till 1 o'clock anyway. Markets close at 1 o'clock. Wednesday, markets are closed for Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Thursday, not much going on. And Friday, same thing. We have no earnings to worry about. There's very little actually going on here. When you look at the ES, right, we had that big down candle Friday. We went to break lower. We came back up and, market looked like it wanted to kind of move pretty good. Crude remains out of play. Bonds remain very weak. It's not good. Gold remains weak. Bitcoin is trying to hold in, dipped all the way down and got back above 95,000, kind of a key level for it. The VIX closed well inside the Bollinger Band. So this to me is risk on, right? You have this big move up and out. We gap down the next day. On Friday, we look like we're going to rage back up and then we reverse and you have this huge down candle on the VIX. That's good to see. HYG up again. The transports are weak and out of play. And the dollar has been raging, but a nice little down candle there on Friday. The government shutdown has been averted, surprise there, and everything seems to be okay. Sentiment-wise, we go into this week. Let's talk about what's going on here. Stocks making highs versus lows on the Nasdaq, right? The Nasdaq plus 74 versus negative 277. We're still heavily inverted here. On the S&P 500, 17 versus 105, still heavily inverted. So we want these to try to come around. We want to see these head back up. Put the call remains neutral. We never ever got a bearish signal here for this whole thing. Breath turned back up after puking. That was a new all-time low on the Nasdaq. New York Stock Exchange also curled back up. We'll see how this plays. Your advanced decline lines all bounced a little bit on Friday. And your oscillators, we went from a very nice signal, negative 300 to plus negative 186. So we're still oversold on the New York Stock Exchange, on the Nasdaq, negative 151, same thing. So still in good shape here, still in good places to bounce. So when we talk about this week, let's start off with the SPY. There we go. Okay. Failed at the 8 day. Okay. So we have to retake the 8 day. There's your 8 day, your 21 day, those levels to need cleared, closed right on the 50 day. Keep everybody guessing, but look at this candle, right? Big reversal, red to green, went all the way up, came off into the close, a lot of volume into the close, right? We know volume for the rest of the year is going to be very relatively light. So we start looking for melt up. So a nice move here. We need to clear the 8 day and the 21 day to get moving. The Qs, similar, couldn't hold the 8 day, but above the 21 day, never hit the 50 day. The IWM just remains absolutely unloved. The Dow had its first green day in a while. Nice little bounce there. The financials, they don't want them, but they're still holding part of that gap. Energy, nobody wants energy. It's getting dumped. So let's talk about where we're at this week and what we're doing. First of all, MSTR is going to go into the Nasdaq on the open on Monday morning, and it was a nice little bounce right on the 50 day. All right, so if you're long it, I'd be looking to sell into that open, make sure, because it'll be maybe a little bit last minute buying, and see what it does. See if it wants to rally back up. For me, the big area up here is this 425 and then 450 are the big levels to clear. Coin, same thing, came down, held the 50 days. So Bitcoin name saying we're going to hold in here. The semis overall not acting so great. We're under the 200 day again, but again managed to close back above it here. Avgo has been on a tear, absolute tear, digesting nicely. If it holds the 8 day, that's not a bad place to try it. Uh, MRVL was the other big winner in this cycle, holding the 21 day, still didn't fill that cap. NVIDIA, they don't want, but it's holding the 100 day. That's the level to be long versus if you want to try it. I'm in a little bit more AMD, put in a new low, didn't hold in all that great, but 117.90 here. And then we go to where the rest of the money is. The rest of the money right now is in big cap tech. Apple, everything going on Friday, new all-time high, strong, right? So again, has go-to status. Tesla, whatever you want to say about Tesla and Musk, this name's been on a rampage. It's doubled in 7 weeks. And here's your trend line. As long as this trend line holds or remains in the game for a move higher, this is a name they usually like to move. Tesla never closed red in the last trading week of the year. Something to keep in mind there. Meta, okay, this one not acting as well. This one weakened on Friday, and we lost the 21 day and now the 50 day. Google coming back down. Nice candle. Didn't even hit the 21 day. This one still has go-to status. Amazon also held the 21 day bounced. Now it just needs to break above these previous two candles for a move back higher. Very strong. And Microsoft had a wide range candle here. We'll see how it reacts. So, this one here looking a little bit more vulnerable. As for the rest of the names out there in the marketplace, Boeing here is above the 200 day, showing some strength. I've been buying this one for the last month and a half. Maybe the bottom's in there. Costco, Barron's is out negative on it today. We'll see how that affects it tomorrow, but they're out positive on Home D and Low, among others. We'll see what that's like. And for me, guys, I'm just going to stay focused on what's in play. The big names that are running. Palantir, new all-time high, just missed it on Friday. Remains strong. And so we'll watch how some of these names work. CRMs come back down. Just trying to find what they want. Snow still holding in well. If it gets back above 170, there might be a trade to be had there. So whatever you're going to be doing this week, nice and easy. It's going to be very low volume. It's going to be grindy type action. So just take it easy. Let's make some money. Let's finish out the week. I'm with you guys on Monday and Tuesday till 1, and then I'll be with you Thursday and Friday, though I might take an afternoon off. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys live in the room tomorrow.